So yes, you've seen the title correct there. I am actually giving free coaching away per month, but there is a caveat to that, and that it is that you are allowing me to film our interaction so I can put it as content on YouTube. So you probably saw on my video yesterday that I said how I wanted to find some alternative way that I can make content so it's not just a talking head on my channel, and that I can really give you guys some value and demonstration of the kind of advice and coaching that I offer. And it just so happened that I saw that Bill, who I did the client transformation with last year, he actually had kindly offered to do filming for me. So hi, Bill, and thank you very much again. But I think, at least for the moment, whilst I'm trying to find someone who has their own camera gear so I don't have to stress about having someone look after my camera gear or potentially run off with it, I think I'm gonna try and do my own filming for now. But I would love it if I can have another transformation very similar to what I did with Bill. So if you're interested, by all means, leave a comment below this video and say that you are interested in having free coaching. Now, to actually explain a little bit more what the coaching is, I offered Bill my filming and feedback service. That is exactly what I'm going to be excuse me, I'm going to be offering to you as well. And it's valued at about £500. And it's going to be a great starter for anyone who is very anxious about going out to approach, or perhaps maybe you've already got the skill of cold approaching and you need someone just to help refine what you're doing and maybe help you spot where your bad habits or mannerisms are, and for you to actually observe them as well so you can see where you're going wrong. Rather than me telling you what you're doing wrong, you can actually see it as well. And that's why so many dating coaches that I've filmed with over the years. So if you didn't know, I filmed with about 80 plus dating coaches. I've helped them to grow their businesses and their coaching businesses on the YouTube platform. And so many of them have been successful, and some have come and gone as they've moved around the world, or they've decided to, hang up the dating coach mantle. But I know just how important videos are to really change the way in how you are interacting with people. And again, especially when you watch it. So if you're interested, first of all, definitely let me know in the comments below. So what does it involve? Well, if you haven't watched Bill's transformation, by all means do go and check that out. It is going to be the exact same experience where we go out on the street for 4 hours. I film you during that time. I'll give you a little bit of coaching in between as well. And then on another occasion, we will sit together and watch your infields over a laptop or on my laptop. And then you will get the feedback and you will see how you are in your approaches. So it has to be kind of done the next day because I need to actually come home, sit, watch it, take notes. So then we can actually go over it properly together, because I find when I'm actually filming and coaching, I'm sort of like half there, if that makes sense. Like I'm half focusing on the interactions, but I'm also making sure like I'm getting as best quality footage as possible whilst I'm filming you. So if you're interested, again, let me know. It is based in London, if you're wondering where this is going to take place. So it's got to be in London. So you have to be London based, or at least able to get to London quite easily. And ideally, it would be great to do the actual feedback part of the series or the coaching in person, but it's not necessary. So the actual filming does obviously need to be in person, but the coaching part could actually be online. I can kind of like set it up and film it in a way that that works. So that is always an option if you're not able to stay in London for a second day, which is totally understandable if you don't want to like pay for a hotel, or it's cheaper to get the train or bus or coach, whatever, back to wherever it is that you live. So absolutely, there's no problem with that. But yeah, the main thing though is that you've got to be okay with the footage going out on YouTube. So does that mean though that this has to be dating related? Absolutely not. If there's one thing that I tend to say to a lot of clients who are most certainly shy about putting their content out on YouTube, is that it is absolutely okay to just start and work on the fundamentals. We can go out and we can do interactions that don't necessarily need to be dating related. You know, if you are someone who struggles with conversations, why not work on that before you're trying to actually ask the girls out? Because you don't want to be, you know, just finding you're just going to get rejection after rejection, or girls telling you no, or they got boyfriends or whatever, or finding maybe you do get successes, but then your dates fall flat because you just don't know how to have a conversation with women. So the actual sessions or session itself is entirely up to you what the specifics are that you would like to work on. And I really like the idea of that, because then it's going to add a bit of variation each month with the content that I put out. Now, I'm only going to do this once a month because it is going to, one, just help me with my business, in all honesty, and to be able to put out content, again, that's going to be interesting for people, and that I don't want to be just doing freebies all the time. So, and I also want to be able to filter like who I'm working with. I don't want to necessarily have someone who's going to like be like, oh yeah, let's do it, let's film, and then change their mind like halfway through and go, oh, actually, no, I don't feel comfortable with my content going out. You know, it's like, if you are going to do it, then you've got to do it. And I want someone who is committed to actually working on this, rather than it being a half-assed experience. You know, if you are genuinely interested in trying to change your life and you want to learn how to meet people in person and have interactions, use that skill to make new friends, or most definitely use it even in dating as well, then again, let me know in the comments below, and I would love to chat to you about it. And of course, if you've got questions, then fire away. But yeah, this will be the exact same series as what I did with Bill. But I would love, again, just to have content that I think will inspire you, whoever you are, wherever you are in the world. I do think that it will inspire you. So let me know your thoughts. Of course, I'm Dan, that dating Danxiety guy, I should say. I keep forgetting. I keep going back to my old name. I'm so used to it. It rolls off the tongue. But I am that Danxiety guy. Let me know if you would love to, you know, throw your hat in the ring and give it a go. And, you know, you're going to get free coaching worth £500. You're going to get free coaching. I'm going to emphasize that. The only thing is that you've got to be okay with me filming it and for us to record the actual feedback together and then put it out there. And I can promise you it will do you wonders. And especially if you are someone who's on a budget, and it helps me out as well. So thanks for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you.